Hey there, Tim Aaron from Ray White Real Estate here. In today's video, I wanted to give you a quick rundown as to what the timeframes and process is when it comes to selling your property. The first being preparation. Now, when you're planning on putting your place to market, the first thing you need to do is appoint your real estate agent. Secondly, you should get a conveyancer involved who's going to set up your sales contract and legal documents. Thirdly, we need to make sure the house is prepared, ready for showing. And fourthly, it's up to the agent to organize your photos, floor plan, videos, and all of your marketing materials. Now, I do recommend you allow around 2 weeks from the day you appoint your agent before the property is going to come to market, just to give us enough time to get the contract ready and photos organized. The only caveat to that is if you're selling an investment property, we do need to let the tenant know and give them 2 weeks notice. So it's probably worthwhile starting that process a little earlier. Now, once you've approved all the marketing materials, we can proceed to stage 2, which is taking the property on the market. This is fairly self-explanatory. This stage means that we've taken your property on realestate.com domain. We start drumming up interest, calling buyers in our database. Usually it means we're going to be doing midweek open for inspections, private viewings, Saturday open for inspections, and essentially becomes our job just to make sure that we source that best buyer for you. Now, I usually recommend that you allow around 30 days for us to find our must-have buyer. Once we've found a buyer who's agreed upon terms and has paid the right price, that's when we enter into stage 3, which is the cooling off period. The cooling off period means that the purchaser's signed a contract, paid us a 0.25% deposit. We've also signed a contract and taken the property off the market for the purchaser to conduct their due diligence. Usually a cooling off period lasts for 5 to 10 business days, and the purchaser's going to go ahead and do a building inspection, a bank valuation, and have their conveyancer go ahead and review that sales contract. At the expiry of the cooling off period, that's when the buyer is going to pay their final deposit, and that's when we move on to stage 4, which we're officially sold, and now we're waiting for settlement. Now, depending on the terms of your sale, settlement can sometimes take 6 weeks, sometimes it's 12 weeks. Now, during that settlement term, as a seller, there's really not that much you need to do, except make sure that your mortgage is discharged and your conveyance is giving you the big tick that we're on track for settlement. Now, we'll be back in touch with you the day before settlement to organise a pre-settlement inspection with the purchaser, just to make sure the condition of the property hasn't changed, but subject to that being good, on the day of settlement, you'll hand your keys in. Once settlement's taken place, you'll get all the funds from the sale transferred straight to your bank account, and then we're done. So there you have it. That's the process and timeframes involved when it comes to selling a property. I hope the video was informative and helpful. If you have any questions, give me a call, Tim Aaron from Ray White.